Hello and welcome back to PendleTV. Today you join me outside of Range Rover where I'm meeting a very special guest to hand over a very special car. Now you may remember from the last video on the Volvo XC90 I said PendleTV are going to start working with some of the biggest and best names when it comes to cars on YouTube. And today I'm meeting Tom, or some of you may know him TGE, to help hand over his brand new hybrid Range Rover Vogue that he's got from Pendle Lease. So I'm going to go and grab him shortly. We're going to come back down here and take a look at his car, and I'm really looking forward to bringing this one for you guys. Time has arrived. You'll notice it's a little bit darker than earlier. A few hiccups on some train journeys and a couple of little problems with the dealership. But the man of the hour's here. His car's over there and he's having a little look around. So we'll go and join him in a second. We're extremely excited for this. An opportunity for the PendleTV and Pendle Lease in general to have someone like TGE come on our channel and help us grow and bring you guys great new content. It's absolutely huge for us. So a huge thank you to TGE for, one, getting his brand new daily off of us, which we'll go and have a look at in a second, and two, just taking the time to help us grow. It means a lot to us, so thank you very much. So without further ado, let's go and have a chat with Tom and go and have a look around his new car. Here he is, the man of the hour, here collecting his brand new daily. We've had a few problems along the way.
It's not been the smoothest journey.
It's been a bit of a bumpy ride. Even the trains weren't going in our favour today.
I'd like to point out at this point that I've already mentioned it on my video that it cost me £65 to do a 40-minute journey on the train. No stops for your money. They're just straight through, 40 minutes, a bit of electricity, 65 quid. Anyway, sorry. Had to get that in there.
Well, the new car.
Yes.
It's a happy time in the end.
We'll
go and take a look round in a moment.
Absolutely.
What's it taking? New daily?
It is going to be my new daily, so I decided I need something to cart the dog around in. I've got the Defender, but around town it's not that plausible. So yeah, I'm going to take the dog around in it, and then when the missus learns to drive, she's going to be trusted in there. So
a lot of trust. Expensive dog car.
It is an expensive dog car, and hopefully it'll behave itself and not break down. Am I allowed to say that? I've said it. I mean, you can edit that out.
We'll leave it in. We'll leave it in. Only the truth here. Honest car reviews.
Perfect. So I've done a video here collecting it, and I need you for in a sec. We're gonna have a little chat in the car.
We'll go.
I'm gonna tell my audience a little bit more. But if you've come over from my video, hello. How are we? Yeah.
So
yeah,
let's go and have a little look.
Yeah, let's do it.
So we've jumped in the car now. It's freezing, it's dark, and we've done a lot of takes.
Glamorous handover. So my channel, I've completely stuffed it up. The memory card actually failed. I've lost it actually.
No, it's in there. It's in there.
Okay, thank God.
We've got that sorted.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll let you go on with it because you're making more of a professional job of it.
So if you're joining us from our channel, welcome back. If you're coming over from TGE's channel, welcome. We're going to go into a lot more detail about the leasing side of things. So if you are interested, you're in the right place. If you're not interested, you can go back and watch it.
Sod off! No, I'm joking. I can't shout at people on your channel.
You're more than welcome to.
Okay, fine. Perfect.
So, it's been a bumpy day. It's the new daily.
Yep.
Stunning car. Loving the new car smell.
Yeah, it's good actually. It's going to smell like farts when I let Crisps in here. For those unfamiliar, Crisps is my dog. I have a pig-shaped dog and he farts quite a lot. So, and his name's Crisps.
So, yeah, no, thank you very much. For coming on the channel.
No worries at all. Thanks for showing my car.
No, it's been an absolute pleasure supplying the car, and we're really looking forward to sort of moving forward and how things are going to pan out.
I'm very excited. It's my first Range Rover actually, believe it or not. So I'm absolutely buzzing, and I can't believe it. You know, when the deal came through, I was like, that can't be right. And then you said, no, Tom, it's legit. We'll get you one ordered up. So thank you very much. And I didn't actually think, I just assumed at some point you'd say, oh no, there's been a cock up, mate. You can't have a Range Rover for that much cash. But there we go. No, I'm amazed.
So yeah, if you've come over, as we spoke about on your channel, a lot of these deals, we don't put them on the website. There's no leasing company advertising them broadly on their website, because by the time they're on the site, they're gone.
They're kind of like little insider secrets, and I've known about this kind of ruse for a few years, and it's actually put me in an awkward position quite a lot of the time, because people have asked me, you know, oh, how much do you pay for your Golf GTI? When I had the Golf GTI, how much do you pay for your Mini John Cooper Works? And I've told them, and they've gone, well, you know, the only cheap prices I can see are double that, so you must have just got like a TGE knobby influencer special. Yeah, no. And I was like, no, mate, you just missed the boat. It's that simple. You weren't on the mailing list. Yeah, you missed the boat, and I'm afraid it's time for you to find something else. I think what's best, if someone wants a new car on a lease, you've got to be prepared to be a bit flexible with it.
Of course you have.
You've got to know the genre of car you want. So say you want kind of a spicy hatchback, you've got to know that you want one of those, and the next mental deal on a spicy hatchback to come along, go for it. And also sometimes colour's a bit restricted on these deals as well. So you've got to be a bit
we'll get a
flexible.
batch of cars, you know, so, and that's where we sort of step in. If you're not 100% sure on what you're looking for, but you know you want a hot hatch or you've got a budget, just talk to us. We can find you the car, but like you say, you can't always be too picky, because we'll get a batch of cars on a dirt cheap discount, and we might have X number of black ones, white ones, grey ones. We might not have the red you want, but if you're paying the money that some of these deals are going out at, are you really bothered?
Yeah, absolutely mental. I mean, on this deal particularly, it was only the P400e deal. It might not necessarily have been the engine I would have gone for. I don't know.
Petrol, diesel?
Possibly the diesel. I don't know. A bit of torque in it. I haven't driven this yet. Genuinely haven't driven it. It's literally just
400 brake.
400 brake. I mean, that's more than enough just to kind of sit in traffic in. But yeah, I wasn't that kind of picky about it. I was just like, yeah, Range Rover, fine. They're all good cars. I mean, they're not kind of poorly spec'd, any of them. I'm sure it'll be fine.
So, out of the box, these cars are a ton of spec on them.
I'm amazed actually how much spec's come on. I thought it was going to be a bit, apart from the kind of Fisher Price wheels. Got to get that in. They're going to be anyone from my audience is they're going to be having a go at me. They
are being changed. On that note, on lease cars, typically you can't modify them. If you're thinking of mapping the engine and sticking a sports and four racer exhaust on, it's a no. Things like wheels that can be, you know, keep the standard wheels in the garage and stick them back on when the lease ends, then you're absolutely fine to do things like that. Anything that can be reverted back to them. I think you touched on this on your Golf GTI return video, didn't you?
Yeah,
anything I mean, reverted back.
I did actually change the exhaust on that, and a few people told me in the comments I shouldn't be doing that. I was like, but I won't actually be changing the exhaust on this. I'm not going to be straight piping it. I'm going to be putting Land Rover approved wheels on it, OEM or approved aftermarket wheels. So, and I will also keep you abreast of that.
Yeah,
that's a big old series on my channel.
When things revert back, there's no problems our end. So, leasing, how do you get into it? Because it's new, it's growing in this country. America is huge,
mayhem.
But we're seeing year on year it getting busier and busier.
It's often seen as a dirty word. I like leasing because it becomes like a fixed cost. I know certainly the stresses and strains of having other cars that are on finance, and you're constantly keeping an eye on residual values, and you don't want to put too many miles on them. At least you know at the end of the 2 years how much that car is going to cost you and how many miles you're allowed to do in it. And it's that kind of peace of mind, and it's you can budget effectively then. With a daily, that's exactly what you want. You just want something you can jump in, drive it about, and just hand it back at the end. And you know how much it's going to cost you.
You've not took the whack on the residual. Let the leasing company deal with all that.
This car, I don't know how anyone's making money out of it. The money that I paid for this car is £90,000 car. What I'm paying a month and what I put down, the depreciation on this thing off over 2 years be way more than I'm putting in.
We've already driven it off the forecourt.
Yeah, I mean, it's already done 10, 15k.
Yeah,
in depreciation.
You've lost the VAT. Yeah, it's already. Easily.
You've lost the VAT, and I've seen these up for like kind of, I don't know, 75 odd already, and it's a 90 grand car.
But leasing it, you haven't got that worry.
I don't care. I don't care. I mean, it can drop to £4. I'm not bothered. I've got it for 2 years. I love it. Some would say, you know, you can finance a car and you can pay the monthlies and whatever. Again, it's not a fixed cost. You still are bearing the brunt of depreciation, of mileage, of wear and tear. You know, blah blah blah. It's more of a mindset thing for me, and definitely in terms of when you're putting it through a business and whatever, it's a fixed cost on your balance sheet. It's not something that you have to mess around with, kind of writing off depreciation at the end and all that kind of jazz.
I need to give you a job.
I could do with a sixth job, to be fair. The monthly payments are swelling around my head as we speak. So sorry, I've hijacked your video.
No, you're absolutely fine. So yeah. If you visit over our website, it's not just leasing that we can do. If you're looking to own it, we can sort of offer that finance package as well, business and personal. We're going to do a later video on my channel. Well, I'm going to do a later video discussing all of the different leasing options available to you. So who they're suitable for, because granted, it's not suitable for everyone. You have a little nose around.
Is that right?
Yeah, you crack on.
Well, you're having a little chit chat.
It's exciting new car time.
Yeah, I'm having a look.
It's Christmas come early. Well, Christmas come slightly late.
This is hell. It's absolute chaos. There's USBs in the back. That's the richest thing I've ever seen.
Dual USBs in the back, dual climate control in the back.
Have you told them about the fridge yet?
You've showed them the fridge on your channel.
Yeah, I know, but I want to show them as well. There's 2 settings for the fridge. I've got 2 settings for the glove box fridge. Oh, I'm very excited. I'm very excited, Ross.
Good.
It's
been an absolute pleasure supplying it.
Thank you very much.
I know today's been a bumpy day, but
I mean, the dealership It's completely separate to what you guys have done.
Yes.
And I mean, it's your channel, so I'm not going to say anything. But I've been quite clear on my channel how I felt about the whole thing. I'm not a diva.
Head over and check it out.
Yeah.
It's honesty over here.
It is honesty. But yeah.
So yeah, we're going to do a lot more talking about different finance options available, who they're suitable for, who they're not suitable for. If you've ever got any questions, you know, just make sure you give us a call. You know, we're here to talk. Someone won't be there to answer any of your questions just yet, but when I eventually get him over,
well, they've got my CV, so I'm hoping for
it's in a pile
soon.
of them. Yeah, we'll come back to you on that.
Get it to the bottom. There's not much on there. So.
But no, it's been an exciting journey actually, and we're looking forward to moving forward. We've got a lot of exciting things coming on the channel. So thank you very much for featuring.
I'm going to be probably reposting some of your special offers just to get the word out there for those that are not so fast on their emails. Because actually, I did see, what was it? It was a deal not so long ago, probably maybe about a year or so ago. I didn't check my emails all day. By the time I got to my email to inquire about it, it had gone by the end of the day. So I'll be posting some of these in my Instagram stories as well, some of the mental deals.
As we get them coming on, we'll be sending them to yourself as well as sending them out on our mail shots. So yeah, Instagram, we'll put them on our story as well. It's all about being in the know.
Probably best to follow them actually, because I'm kind of...
I'll put our socials on there.
I'm not the fastest on the Instagram stories.
Well. So yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, mate. I really appreciate it.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Nice one.
Yeah, thank you very much. Subscribe, like the video, and we'll see you next time.
Ciao.